Hello YouTube, welcome back to the newest episode of Dome Talks, and we have a lot to talk about in this episode personally because I have no clue what the title for this video will be, but then recently I've been hearing a lot about this new controversy, or not much of a controversy, but this incident or like news related thing. Yeah, so basically it involves anime and manga and all that stuff, and I decided to look into it because I stumbled across a video on the YouTubes. So before I begin with this, I don't know what the title will be, but this is like a very argumentable topic you might say, because it does involve like a lot of stuff, sexual stuff. So, and for one, I just want to point out that I am not that very knowledgeable on this stuff because I just found it out today, the time I'm recording this, whatever. And I've only seen like videos on YouTube on other people talking about it and explaining like the arguments of why it's wrong and whatnot. And you could easily I'll put links somewhere in the description about like this the stuff that I find and whatnot and the videos that I looked at, and yeah. So let's begin the argument. So first off, let's start off with this whole issue. So apparently CNN went to Tokyo, Japan, and then there was this incident where I think like a little girl was murdered or something like that. And then there's this whole they decided to go to, I'm looking at the thing as we speak, this article, because that's very new to me. Let's see. So basically, like the whole gist of it, because I've seen from the articles and people on YouTube, is that CNN is labeling all of anime / manga, and they're saying that all anime / manga is child pornography. So, for one, I find that kind of ridiculous. When I first saw it, I was like, okay, and I was like, how the hell would they imply that? And then when I saw the videos, it was just like total BS on CNN's fault, or CNN's thing or opinion. So for one, I don't want to make an argument because I'm not that very good at arguing. I'm not trying to say that it's either right or wrong. I just want to talk about this topic and give my own opinion about it and see the facts that I've seen, so that way we won't have like any issues with conflict or anything like that. I just want to talk about it for now and give you my first reaction opinion on this topic, which I don't believe in personally. So one, I'm not, like I said in the beginning, I'm not that very knowledgeable on the topic. You could easily look at other people's videos on the YouTubes and see their argument on the whole thing. But then, like I said, CNN labels all anime and manga as child porn. And then, in the video, which you could find in the description below, they were giving these examples. And these examples supposedly prove their point that it is child pornography or whatever. And this is all in relationship to some kind of new law that Japan passed about child pornography possession, or yeah, something like that. And basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this off and I'm going to show you the article that I'm reading in. So I'm going to just cut this right now. Hello YouTube, welcome back. So basically, what happened was I took the camera off the stand and we're not on my mat anymore. We're just kind of on the screen right here. I don't want to do the the program editing because it'll just take too long, and this is more to show that I'm kind of here right now looking at it. So basically, this is the article link that I showed from the videos I was looking at, and you can look these up and on YouTube. So Otaku USA. Okay, so basically here's the article about this topic. I don't think it's by CNN. So basically here in this article, we're rephrasing the examples that CNN gave in their video. And I don't have the actual video, I think, or somewhere up here. I exited it and watched these ones. But so in the video that is 3 minutes long and you can watch on YouTube, a reporter from CNN apparently goes to a bookstore in Japan, and then they try to look for like books or manga or anything like child pornography like looking to validate or use as evidence to back up their argument. Yes, words. And so then they found this, and here's what it looked like in the video. So apparently, so in the video they said that they censored like a bunch of stuff because it was too graphic and sexual like. Yeah. And so, and here he's like, oh, so this is what we found. Oh my goodness, there's blood all over it, and people would assume that it's like a child pornography rape scene or something like that. But then here's where the argument kicks in from these guys. Yeah. These guys, yeah, these channels. So the argument was that this was all censored to make it look like it was like sexually not what you call it. It was bad. Yeah, basically they censored it to make it look bad, and then they showed the actual original cover of it uncensored, and this is what it looks like. So this child pornography here apparently is that, and they're not naked. It's just blood. So I was like, wait, what the hell? So then they were like all arguing that they censored the whole bottom part on purpose to make it look like it was child pornography to prove their point, but in fact it's not. It's just blood. They have clothes on and there's nothing going on here. And apparently this is like a violent story, so it's like gory. But there's no child porn here, so I was like, okay, I believe this. So yeah, that was one thing they had, and I was like, okay, CNN's clearly delirious out of their mind, quote unquote. And then next up, they went to the creators of Love Hina, and then they were like talking about this whole argument on a bath scene in Love Hina, which I haven't read or watched, so I am not that much of a credible source to me, but you know, this is what they said. So basically, they went to this bath scene in Love Hina, the first volume, and then they were saying that this bath scene is child pornography, and yet these guys weren't teens, and there's nothing going on here, nothing like rape or sexual stuff or anything like that. It's just like they're taking a bath, and it's all like nothing wrong here. So I was like, okay then. So yeah, so these are like two examples that CNN gave in their video, and apparently, if I read some of this stuff here, well, it says here that the cover image is even suggestively blurred out below the neck to imply that I can't hold this camera still. I'm sorry, guys. I could put my stand back, but then that would be kind of like time consuming. Actually, I'll do that right now. Guys, it's not perfect, but I have a stand, and I was able to stabilize it for now. So basically, excuse me. The cover image is even suggestively blurred out below the neck to imply that a sex act is taking place. You can see the actual rather normal cover on Amazon.jp, which is this once again. They're wearing clothes and nothing's going on. And then it says here, apparently CNN didn't even need to misinterpret a comic to find something damning in Melon books, but they did so anyway, which speaks to their standards. So you'll see comments here that this is all total BS and that, yeah, so that's about it. I guess I'm gonna go back to the mat, but then in the mat I'll talk about a lot more stuff. So if you wanna, like I said, if you wanna look at this video or this article, the link will be in the description. This video, link in the description. This video, link in the description. I mean, you could easily like go to any sort of like type it in CNN anime. You can watch, see like all these people are arguing or their opinion about this, and yeah, like I could suggest go watch everyone if you want some information and whatnot. So yeah, so back to the mat. I'm gonna go talk about other stuff, which actually I might not. So let's just go back to these people. So basically, these YouTubers that I know, For Neverworld and Fighting for Nippo, if I go back to this guy, yes. So then, now comes like, actually I'm just gonna put it back to the mat. Guys, sorry for all the transitions, but you know, I really have no need for the screen anymore, so I'll just talk on this mat. So basically, another argument that is all led to, and clearly we've seen some the facts given by CNN that those examples were child pornography, but then they weren't. So those are like the kind of things that kind of influenced me, is like CNN's totally BSing lies. And for a fact, like, 1 second, my computer, whatever. So for a fact, like, we know about the anime community, or like the anime culture or whatever, how there's like, there is hentai and there's ecchi and like all the fan service and all that stuff, and you know, people do hate on that already enough, and now that CNN has brought this up, there's just like a lot more hate to the anime culture itself, and like these people at CNN who were totally like, they're just like spouting out BS and they don't know anything, probably don't watch anime for a fact, and they're like saying all these things, and you know, like if you saw from the computer screen that there was a lot of people that were angry at this and totally disagreed with everything they said, right? So yeah, I mean, like, clearly, when you have this big news group that I know fairly here from the U.S. at, well, I don't watch the news at all, but then like I know CNN and all that, Fox and whatnot. These big news companies put up like a news discussion or topic about something like this, and then they like spout all this, I won't say BS, I don't know, but like they spout this. You've seen the facts that I've put in the article, and yeah, it's like, that's not child pornography. That manga was censored in like intentionally to make it look like porn, but it wasn't. It was just gory and there's blood and there's nothing wrong with it. The bath scene with Love Hina, no porn there. I mean, they like, oh, these aren't kids. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in Love Hina they're all teens. That's what they said in the videos. And then now this all leads to the discussion that like the conclusion that every single YouTuber is arguing, that CNN said that all of anime and manga is child pornography. And then they would like say that, oh, Love Live School Out Project is child pornography. These aren't children. I'm pretty sure of that. And there's like no porn whatsoever in anime. I'm pretty sure of it. What's something that's like not porn? Naruto is pornography. And wait, hold up. Alright, I'm back. So they're saying that Naruto is child pornography. Yeah, I have the manga, and I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here. Well, I might think, yeah. But, you know, Naruto is not child pornography. They're saying that Bakuman is child pornography. This is a book about making manga. Pretty sure, no. And those will be used in a later episode, guys. So, I showed them quite early, but, you know, it's fine. So, yeah, CNN's arguing that every single anime in general / manga is child porn. Total BS. And all these people on YouTube, like the channels who are arguing against CNN, they disagree. They disagree, and so do I. So I do want to put out the fact that yes, well, let's see. Okay, so all anime and manga is child porn. Pretty sure that's not the case. Like I said, Attack on Titan, not child pornography. Like Bleach, Naruto, not child pornography. You have the examples that aren't, and then like you have hentai and doujins or those kind of things, and like yeah, they might count, but then like not all of it is is child pornography, and like yeah, so like here, I'll get this. This is like one of my favorite mangas ever in the world. This is I Am Here. And so here, I'll read some. Oh wait, I'm reading child pornography. No, it's not. There's nothing about this suggested that it's child pornography. This is just your typical like shoujo romance thing. No. So CNN's trying to tell, like, well, if you watch anime, they're trying to tell us that everything that we watch / read is child pornography. I don't think so. And I know that this mat has like 9 girls in it, but it's a mat. There's nothing pornographic about this thing. I mean, yeah. Ooh, group 5. Yeah. So then, like, I'm gonna get to the conclusion. And basically, oh my gosh, I'm like, I need to cool down for a second. 1 second, guys. Alright, so I've cooled down. And basically, I just want to say that when you have these people talk about, like, well, I guess bad mouth or argue that something like anime and all anime and manga is child pornography and it's like disgusting and you shouldn't like watch/read it, and it just kind of like insults a lot of people or angries them, as I said, from like all the numerous people on the YouTubes and articles that say like, oh, they're nuts and CNN's spouting out BS and they don't know what they're talking about. So, I mean, yeah, that's how I sort of feel too. And I guess that's about, well, like, they make this story and it upsets a lot of people, and all the stuff that they've done, like the evidence I've shown at the beginning with the censored, I'm looking at right now, the censored book, but has nothing on it, the Love Hina thing. I mean, like, they use those as examples, yet there was nothing on it, and, like, there's a lot of hate on CNN right now, and, like, disagreement, and I'm sort of there right now. I don't know about you guys, but it's just how I feel, and that's about it for this whole discussion/argument/rant. I don't know what you will call it, but like I said again, I don't want to argue. I don't like arguing. I don't like conflict, whatever whatsoever. I'm just giving out my opinion and what I've seen/heard/know, and what other people have seen/heard/know. I'm just getting out from what I've seen, alright? And I'm pretty sure, I don't know for sure, but the reporter watches anime or manga. He might not, and he might just see everything as that, so... But then, clearly, there's a fact that, not everything is child pornography. I'm pretty sure of it. And, like, people like us, who are, like, you know, me, and, like, you like anime and manga, we know that it's not like that, and you have, like, the news group saying that it's not. So, I just want to say that I might be repeating stuff I said already in the video, but it's just, like, it's how I feel right now. So, like, I've been doing not much lately. I know I haven't uploaded Don't Talks every weekly, but then I just came to this story today on the YouTubes. Like, I just really, like, saw, who'd you call it? Fighting for Nippon's video on this, and then I was like, wow, CNN, you are so... Man, why are you doing this? This is all wrong. You guys are wrong. You guys don't know what you're talking about. And it's like, I have to talk about this. And this is like the sort of... So everything in Don't Talks has just been like... Oh my gosh, it's playing. Okay, I think I've got it to stop. So basically... What was that? I lost my train of thought. Thanks a lot, Fighting for Nippon. I'm sorry, I just kidding. Shoot, I really lost my train of thought. Crud. Oh yeah, so Don't Talks. So everything in Don't Talks so far in the series or / whatever episodes have been about nothing this sort of like news-ish kind of things. I'd be like, oh, I watched this series, it was good. I saw this video, it was good. I saw this games, it was good. It's like, yeah. They're just like nothing serious and all, but then this thing came into action, this whole argument topic, and then I don't know. I just came like I was just like I felt that I had to discuss this and bring it out to small channels like us who don't know about this stuff, and like all these other big channels that do know about this stuff. And I don't know how old this is. I can actually look that up right now because. Fighting for Nippon uploaded his little rant video July 29, and it's the 31st, so I'm like 3 days or 2 days off on this topic, and yeah, I didn't know about it for 2 to 3 days, but even so, there are still people that might not know about this, and you know, you could give your own opinion on this. I mean, like if you're for CNN, then fine. But you know, the things they said, the things they showed, weren't really that, you know, great in convincing me. You know, I got convinced by people that did their research and know what they're talking about. So that's a lot to talk about in this series, in this episode, and I feel tired. Ranting makes me use my head and argue. It's not that great. So I guess that's it for now. I don't want to. I don't really have. I'm not in the mood to recommend a series right now. I'm not in the mood to do something else right now. Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna end it here. So yeah, so I will put the links in the videos that I've watched, the article, the original CNN video if I can, and I'll put them all in the links below. Feel free to, you know, say what you want, I guess. I mean, in my opinion, I think CNN was wrong to do this, and everything they said was totally wrong. Well, not everything, but you know what I mean, like all of anime and manga is child porn. That's not it. That's not true. I mean, yeah, I can't. I'm like really repeating myself a lot right now, but I can't help it, man. It's just how I feel. And that's it for this episode of Dome Talks. And I know we uploaded other stuff back then, and I just want to say that I am back. Well, Domo Talks is back, and that I will be continuing to do Domo Talks. Not mostly weekly, but you know, on a timely basis. And you know, on these Don't Talks, I will talk about these kind of things that happen. You know, if they happen, I will talk about it. I'll give the facts or whatnot and all that stuff. So, this is a very argumented topic slash, I don't know, political stuff in this episode of Don't Talks. And I hope that you guys, you know, don't fight over for this. Don't fight if you're right or wrong. It's just my opinion, Domo's opinion on this. But I mean, the facts and what I showed you, clearly the YouTubers will also say the same thing that sort of I said. Maybe not, but you know, similarities. And that's about it. So I'll end this episode here. You're down.